Hi there. Real quick before we jump into the episode. If you enjoy this episode, or any of the other episodes, be sure to give us a follow or subscribe. It would also be great if you shared it with a friend, or better yet, left a review so others can know how awesome it is. Thanks so much. And now, the episode.
Hey there, Press Starters, and welcome to the Press Start Leadership Podcast, the podcast about game-changing leadership, teaching you how to get the most out of your product and development team and become the leader you were meant to be. Leadership coaching and training for the international game industry professional. Now, let me introduce you to your host, the man, the myth, the legend, Christopher Mifsud.
Hey there, Press Starters, and welcome back to another awesome edition of the Press Start Leadership Podcast. On this week's episode, we're discussing creating growth opportunities for your team. Creating growth opportunities. Growing your value by growing your team. If you're a leader, it might seem scary to lose your team to new opportunities, but you shouldn't be afraid. If you lose someone, it may actually be a sign you're doing your job right. Growing your team makes a better team full of more desirable employees. Sure, you might lose someone talented to another company, but if you help them grow, they're more than likely to stay in the organization and build a stronger unit. Plus, if you treat them well, there's always a chance they might want to come back later. Here are several ways to grow your team members. 1. Help them level up. Don't simply give your team tasks that you know they'll be good at. Give them new tasks to grow their weak areas too. Multi-talented team members are good team members. Number 2, delegate. Delegate to your team so they have the opportunity to learn new skills, take on fresh challenges, and do things that aren't skill adjacent. Delegating not only helps them grow, but gets stuff off your plate as well. Number 3, let them lead a small project. Some of the best teams have multiple leaders, and the best way to create new ones is by letting your employees lead small teams. Start with low-risk projects so that they can get their feet under them. This will give you a chance to sharpen your mentor skills. Number 4, have them mentor another employee. Have them mentor a junior employee in an area they're competent in. This will help both employees gain new skills at the same time. It's a win-win. And number 5, send them to conferences and networking events. Send them out into the world to learn new things and have them report back. People stagnate when they stay in the same place. Let them spread their wings outside of the company, not just inside of it. At the end of the day, people need to grow, and the best leaders are the ones who create growth opportunities for their team members. You'll create a better team, as well as more support and commitment for you and the organization. This means when someone does leave the company, which is inevitable, by the way, they'll tell their friends about you and you'll widen your hiring pool. Plus, when you leave one day, which is also inevitable, you'll have the right person to replace you. That's this week's episode of Press Start Leadership Podcast. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, thanks for being awesome. Give us a follow, a like, a share, and even a review if you feel like it. We'd really appreciate it. Cheers. If you haven't downloaded my free ebook, 5 Heroic Leadership Skills, click on the link in the description. Tune in next week for your next episode of Press Start Leadership Podcast. Thank you. Oh, hi. And the episode's over, but thanks for sticking around till the end. Be sure to check out more episodes in the playlist and new episodes every week on Monday. Follow or subscribe so you never miss an episode. Don't forget to leave a review. Thanks again for being awesome.